Terrell here, and I'm back again with another review. This time for the new Netflix show Mulligan, coming May 12th with 10 episodes. This new adult comedy written by Robert Carlock and Sam Means is coming this Friday. And Man, this is this was something to watch. If you guys haven't already watched the trailer, this show is pretty much a guy saves Earth from an alien invasion, and they pretty much have to mulligan and reboot the entire world and do everything over from scratch. This show is pretty funny. I didn't think that I would laugh as much as I did, maybe because the show really kind of makes fun of the world and just kind of some of the things that we did or we tried to do, and it just didn't work. But now they want to see if they could try to redo everything but different in this show. um the just overall, like I said, you automatically just come into this and you can tell that this show was meant to be on Fox, because it is. This is supposed to be a Fox show. Fox just kind of has a certain animation that you kind of get used to seeing. um Not to say like a Rick and Morty, but like you could definitely tell like that. A couple of the shows on like the animation domination lineup, they all kind of have similar styles, but this actually works. And like I said, it was 10 episodes. I got through them pretty quickly. They're all in order, so they all kind of follow each other. It's not like this is not one of those animated shows where they just kind of randomly throw you into whatever. They kind of all follow each other from one to the next. And like I said, it was pretty funny. Ridiculous cast of characters here. But as we get to see, the world kind of start over. So many jokes that I think, not even inside jokes, but just so many jokes that get used to the world, which I thought was pretty freaking funny. They make so many jokes about like history, and they even make a joke about obviously Dasani water, how like pretty much like nobody wants that. That's the last thing that nobody wants in the world. They have a joke here where it's on the shelf and just everybody's like, I'd rather be thirsty than drink Dasani water. Apparently, it's bottled from a kid elementary school water fountain. But like I said, it's just one of those jokes in the show. And like I said, just starting over, and it's two women to every guy here. The population is down to a very small number, so your chances of getting a girl in this world are pretty high. So not to say that some people want an alien invasion to happen, but you can tell in this show like some people are pretty much this is the world they want to live in. They want to take advantage of it. The Like I said, the show was just absolutely hilarious. I didn't think that I would be laughing this hard, but let me get away from that for a second and just talk about how ridiculously stacked the voice cast is. How many impressive people that we have on this list, and I'm just going to go through. I'm going to go through the list and tell you exactly who's on there, and the characters they play. We got Nat Faxon, who's playing Mally Mulligan, who's our main character. He's our hero. He's the one that took the aliens down. He's the man's man of the show, and he's from Boston. So if you wanted basically Matt Wahlberg to save the world, this is the show for you. Phil Lamar, you already know. I don't even have to go through his credentials. You already know he's going to be killing it on the show. He's playing Axatraxinus, who is the alien of the show. And he does a phenomenal job playing this role. I didn't think he would have so much to do, but they definitely give him some of the best parts of the show, because he definitely has some funny moments and a couple sing-alongs too that quickly remind you of other big Disney projects or Disney animated projects that you're familiar with. But you'll hear that in some of the songs that Phil Lamar gets into. Like I said, does an amazing job. I'm not surprised there. Ayo Edaberry, she just you probably know her from The Bear. She's the female chef on The Bear, and she is playing General Scarpaccio, who is a kid pretending to be an adult general that apparently nobody can see, because again we're at the the world's starting over, and I guess everybody's just gonna ignore that this kid, this person is a child, and he's shooting missiles and shooting guns. But it's hilarious. She does an amazing job doing this voice. Sounds like a kid, but again, just a testament to how good the voice acting is in the show. That I you can hear it, but you can't really tell that it's her. Dana Carvey, legendary Dana Carvey, SNL, Wayne's World, Dana Carvey. If you guys didn't know, he's playing Senator Cartwright. Does an amazing job. I had no freaking clue that that's who that was when I watched the show. It wasn't until I was like, once you see it and then you hear the name, then you start, okay, you can hear it. But again, it's disguised so well. And there's a testament to how long he's been doing voice acting and how good he is. That again, he just melds right into the character. But he's playing the senator who becomes the vice president, who is trying by any means become the president by taking over this role. Maddie is our president, so he's trying to figure out every way to. I'm confused because as I watch the show, it's like he's trying to help him, and yeah, he's trying to take his position at the same time. But like I said, he finds different ways to try to help him and try to take his spot and become the president that he always wanted to be. As you get a little bit of that background story as you watch the show. We have Chrissy Teigen as Lucy Swan. Now this is the role that I think surprised me the most, right? And no disrespect to Beyonce, but this is how you do voice acting if you're going to do something animated or a cartoon. I had no idea this was her. Maybe because I've never really heard Chrissy Teigen speak like that, but I went and watched a couple of videos where she's like doing interviews, and it really doesn't even sound like Chrissy Teigen. She does an amazing job as this character, and she's actually funny. The character's funny, but she does an amazing job doing this character. And like I said, again, Beyonce, take some lessons, man. This is how you voice act. And Chrissy Teigen, you did an amazing job at this role, and I laughed every part of it. she's playing Lucy Swan, who is like the Miss America that Maddie's pretty much in love with in the show, and she's going to be the first lady, and she's trying to bring about change in the show and bring about policy. She just want to be known as the dumb Miss America girl, but like I said, Chrissy Teigen does an amazing job. That's one of the things you're definitely going to notice as you watch the show. Is you definitely, as she stands out, you definitely won't be able to tell that it's her. For me, again, I don't know if you're a big Chrissy Teigen fan, but I couldn't tell. You got Ronnie Chang as Johnny Zhao. He's here doing his role. I don't think he had a lot going on in the show. I mean, he's there, but like he didn't have as much as like the other prominent characters has. But he's still pretty. His role in it is still pretty funny. He shows in as like the rich guy, like kind of pops in and out, but at this point in this world, money's pretty pointless. Because at the end of the world, like you pretty much got to figure out a whole new barter system, which they discuss in the show. You figure out a new way to, you have currency that's not money. So he's pretty much the rich Asian guy that has a bunch of money for absolutely no reason in the show. Sam Richardson, he seems to be the resident voice actor in a lot of this. No, Sam Richardson, he actually just sounds like Sam Richardson. Every time I hear him in something, he just sounds like himself, which is not a bad thing. His voice just happens to fit a lot of roles. He plays like the nerdy guy. Who is he? He's playing Simon, Simon. He's playing the nerdy black guy in the show that has a certain attachment to history and is trying to preserve certain things. And one of the things he wants to save like the history museum. He wants to save the Fonz's jacket and stuff like that. I feel like he plays like the same kind of roles and everything. But same thing here. Like I said, not a bad thing that he's kind of just doing his voice, but I don't know. They probably could have did a little bit more with him. But his character's pretty funny. He's trying to, he's a part of the new cabinet that the president builds, and he's supposed to, hopefully thrive in this new world and thinks things are going to be different. But again, Sam Richardson does an amazing job doing that voice, even though he's just pretty much playing himself. Tina Fey, who's in the show, like I said, a lot of SNL alumni here playing Dr. Farah. This is another one where you really couldn't hear her voice. You feel like you really just had to put your ear to the speaker to really hear it, but she does a really good job playing this character. The last smart woman on earth, basically. And they make a lot of jokes about women's rights, and hopefully in this new world women be able to have more pay, have certain things that they wouldn't have in the old world. But it's an ongoing thing, the ongoing joke that they make that never seems to happen. They don't have time for it in the new world's plans to give women their equal due. But yeah, she does an amazing job in this. Kevin Michael Richardson, another veteran voice actor. They've known him for God knows how many roles. Absolutely kills it. He plays the I don't want to say cyborg, but like the robot, like the brain robot thing, T0D209. He kind of just talks in computer voice, but you could definitely tell it's Kevin Michael Richardson. He comes in and does a great job as well, and has a lot of funny lines. Daniel Radcliffe, I think, is the most surprising here. Harry Potter himself plays the last Englishman that is a king here. He is playing King Jeremy, and he is hilarious. He is the last diplomatic person from the UK that just wants to be left alone and party. But again, starting to see actors that wouldn't normally. Normally you see actors voice act, but all of these people that I just named, like I said, normally don't do voice acting, but did an amazing job. Again, Beyonce, this is how you do it. Again, no shade there, but if you at least try to do your voice a little different. You know what I mean? Again, no shade. But everybody on this list is amazing. Like I said, there's a whole list of talent. Normally when you see a bunch of big actors like this that's on a list doing voice acting, you automatically like, oh man, it's just a cash grab. They just trying to grab a bunch of people, and normally it would be, but they actually do a good job voicing their characters, and I think they all match their personalities and their characters quite well. But yeah, like I said, overall, 10 episodes of the show, it's hilarious. Like I said, it reminds me, obviously, it has a real Fox vibe to it in terms of the show, but the story works. The story of rebuilding America from an alien attack and trying to do things a little bit different, but kind of falling down the same path. And it's just trying to do, have the weirdness of the aliens and everything else on top of it, but absolutely works. Easy, quick 10 episodes to get through. The voice acting is amazing. Like I said, the animation, I think, definitely fits the show quite well. Not nothing we haven't seen before. It's not breaking the mold any differently, but it works for the show. Like I said, I liked it. It was only 10 episodes, got 20-something minutes apiece. Stay for after the credits of certain episodes. There's a little bit of extended to scenes to each one, but they have a little bit of extra stuff that happens at the end. So if you don't have your Netflix set on, just flip through and continue, because I turn mine off because it's always something in the credits that you might want to see, or they might have like an after scene. No, this isn't like a Marvel thing, but they usually have something extra. But like I said, stay for after the credits. You might see a little something. But like I said, animation's not breaking nothing different here, but it's still pretty good. Voice acting is amazing. Very funny show. I really like the cast here. Like I said, Netflix, May 12th. Check it out. Whenever you get a chance, if you got nothing to do, I recommend this. So May 12th, Mulligan coming to Netflix. Terrell says watch it, and I'll see you guys for another review. See you.